controls that character select. Oh yeah, of course. Dude, imagine like this, but with, like the rivals system, where you could, you know, do a little you can do a button check in the character profile screen. That's something that works really well with the pixel art indie games, but well, all right. So we're gonna having ST6 Lazar181 versus Never. And with a lot of tags to his name. Let's see how he lives up to it. So I know I've been talking to Lazar a little bit about his play in the way, or rather, he's been sharing it, that he's trying to take this game a little bit more fun, right? Because one of the things that you always have to look at when you play Smash competitively is what you want to get out of Smash, right? Do you want to be the best in your scene? Do you want to be the best in the world? Do you want to do good? Do you want to, like, what kind of results are you looking for? I know Lazar, he pursued his greatness, the best word for it, for you know, a while here. But then he decided to take it a little bit more casually. He was like, you know what? I want to play Smash, but I don't want to feel anxious over as much as he did. But it seems now it's like the competition. It's a spirit of competition, right? Because he felt like he could be doing better. I think we all kind of get that, you know, when we see our play. We're like, oh, we can be doing better. We want something more than what we're doing. But it's a tough balance sometimes of, you know, do you want to do something more, something better? Do you want to treat it like fun, but know that you could be doing better? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. The names are backwards. Thank you guys so much. I knew something looked wrong. I just saw funny characters on screen. I'm like, that's good. So yeah, I will say though, Lazar coming out here with the winning stock right now, or you know, the opening stock being his is really good. Also, I think you could have punished that harder. I played a little bit of Young Link. Young Link is very, very fun character. They're one of those zoners that can just kind of do stuff. They can press a lot of buttons in your face and at a distance and be threatening the entire time. They lack a little bit out of that like mid-ish range, but only by a little bit. They're just a fantastic character. Very few areas that they struggle in. They have a couple struggle spots, but overall, just a terrifying thing to fight. And Never's doing a good job making it happen, but just needs to close out this stock. That ain't gonna kill. That's also not. Oh, that killed? Okay. All right. Understandable. It's a good kill throw. I guess Never was also at a pretty high percent. Now Never just taking his time here a little bit. Wants to make sure he has that Ivy out so he can compete in the projectile game. Just a touch. But, really, Young Link, pardon me, Young Link just has so many tools in their kit. I think that's why I like them the most, right? Because they just have really good out of shield, great combo potential, kill confirms, projectiles, a tether recovery, grabbable projectiles, I say a pretty good recovery, all things considered. A kill throw up B. There's just a lot that they have, and of course that Nair. Good God, that Nair. With the 2 stock, loving it. All right, so we're looking at Lazar up 1-0 over Never. That's big. That's very big. I don't know what our players here are seated, but if I'm not mistaken, this would be a fair big upset. The Ganondorf.
Octobomb on 4.
Yeah, he should go Ganondorf. He has a very good Ganondorf. I haven't played as Ganondorf in a very long time. Like seriously played as Ganondorf. I think I played it a little bit recently, but we're going into it now. Still staying the same characters. If I'm not mistaken, we were on normal Battlefield before, but now we're on small Battlefield. I believe it. What was the loss you're talking about there? What loss was?
Losing my O2.
Oh, okay. All right. Just intruding on those projectiles with the Squirtle side B. They're opening up a little bit better this time around. Still struggling a little bit to find this approach. Because you really can just toss out as many projectiles as you want. As young Link here.
Rags versus Mint on 2.
Like I see why this is like the frustrating character to fight against, right? Because I'll keep talking them up. They really just have everything in their kit. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to make that recovery, but never tying up the game. And also stopping that side B with a projectile and following up. Probably a very smart way to handle that move. I have seen so few people footstool that move effectively. If you footstool the Squirtle side special, you put him on his back in that little tumbled state. Never really see that happen. Of course, as effective as it can be, you know. It's a little tough to time. It's better to just shield it usually and just follow up as you can. But that is something I was sort of waiting to happen, is one of the things that makes this matchup pretty scary for the young Link. That up B, as good as it is, strong little up B, it can very easily be down aired. That thing does not have an upper hitbox much at all. Certainly does have a pretty, vertical, horizontal hitbox. But it's definitely something that can be down aired with relative ease. Not next to me, no. Okay, found my cord. Never mind. Okay. So, Lazar, losing that stock. Now it's up to Never to get a little bit of extra credit on here. Oh, guys, a Squirtle. Wow, that is a big stock to lose. Dying as Squirtle is never the game plan, because you have so much ability to live through Ivysaur and Charizard. So dying there is, I'm sure only feels akin to getting gimped. And now Never might be at a pretty big deficit here. I'm surprised I hit. At a pretty big deficit if this keeps up. Oof! Probably an unexpected parry from everyone involved here. But Lazar in peril right now. Has a way to recover and is going to find it with that high recovery. That's sort of what you got to do to call out if the down air is going to be coming or not. But he makes it back in neutral get-ups. The forward smash not going to be found, though. It is getting very scary right here. What could be a pretty sizable upset. Lazar finding a little bit of damage. Keeps on putting him off stage. This is bad stuff. Put in a constant projectile situation. Never just needs one hit, but whiffs a pretty big one, and the up smash will take it. Lazar moving up 2-0. And blowing a little kiss to the comms.